I'm not even gonna touch y'all because everybody wanna be suing people. I'ma spit at y'all motherfuckers like this. Like that.
Well, girl, it looks like the feud between Cardi B and JT is heating up even more because Cardi just completely dragged JT like no one's business after JT went off on her, accusing Cardi of having a whole bunch of STDs. Now, we all know these two have been going at it for a while now, but JT really cranked it up a notch when she accused Cardi of straight up stealing her style. And just when we thought things couldn't get messier, JT decided to call out Cardi over those STD rumors. And honey, this isn't the first time Cardi's name has been caught up in that same drama. Let's not forget, this is exactly what led to her $4 million lawsuit against Tasha K's shady self, a debt Tasha still hasn't paid. By the way, JT better be careful before Cardi slaps her with a defamation lawsuit too, because let's be real, JT ain't got $4 million lying around to pay Cardi like that. So, y'all already know that Cardi B and JT have been at each other's throats for days now, and this drama doesn't seem like it's slowing down anytime soon. Their beef originally popped off back in 2022 when Cardi came for JT, calling her Nicki Minaj slapdog after JT and Nicki teamed up for a collaboration. Cardi wasn't feeling any of that, especially since she had been holding down the city girls back when they weren't as popular. Cardi felt like JT was switching sides and rolling with her enemies, making the situation super messy. After all that back and forth, they didn't even bother to squash the beef and kept each other's names out of their mouths, until a few days ago. That's when Cardi dropped a video promo for her new single, and guess what? She did it while wearing a pink Rick Owens outfit, body snatched, serving looks for days. But hold up, not even minutes after Cardi posted that video, JT suddenly remembered that she had rocked the same pink Rick Owens fit just a few days earlier at Milan Fashion Week. So, sis went ahead and posted pics of herself in the outfit too, on the very same day Cardi posted hers. Now, let's be real, JT had already worn that look back on February 24th, but she waited until March 1st to post it. The shade wasn't even subtle. She clearly wanted to stir the pot and was ready for all the smoke with Cardi. But get this, Cardi didn't even flinch. She let JT have her moment and just brushed it off like it wasn't even worth her time. Cardi had already seen the game for what it was. She knew JT was trying to reignite the beef just to grab some clout, and Cardi wasn't about to give her the satisfaction by responding. Now, you'd think JT would fall back after Cardi ignored her, right? But nope, sis wasn't ready to let it go. Instead, she stirred the pot even more, getting Cardi and her fans riled up when she threw some additional shade, seemingly accusing Cardi of having an STD. Like I mentioned earlier, those STD rumors really hit Cardi hard, and JT knows exactly how to press her buttons. Let's not forget, it was Tasha K who originally started those herpes rumors about Cardi, and we all saw how that drama played out. JT knew what she was doing, aiming right for Cardi's weak spot. Not only did JT accuse Cardi of having herpes, but she threw some major dirt, claiming that Cardi caught it back during her days as a dancer. She even went as far as to say that Cardi passed it on to her daughter, Culture. Tasha K really had the streets buzzing with those wild claims from the very beginning, spreading those STD rumors right when Cardi started blowing up. In fact, back in 2018, Cardi had to hop on live and drag Tasha for filth because she felt like Tasha was just hating on her for no reason, spreading lies left and right. And Tasha wasn't playing fair either. She was digging up people from Cardi's past, bringing them on her platform to spill all kinds of messy tea, just trying to bring Cardi down. It was a whole circus.
I gave them like a 2-minute answer, right? I gave them like a 2-minute answer, and I said things have changed because a lot of people expect me to do so many things. Like a lot of people expect me to be in the studio, and then I gotta do other shit. Like like I film for Rhythm and Flow, I film for Hustlers, I'm working on fucking Fashion Nova, and I'm doing other business shit that is about to come out. So it's like, I'm sorry if I take time of my day.
Cardi wasn't playing when she said she was going to sue, and sis followed through. After filing that lawsuit back in 2019, things really started heating up in 2021 when the case finally went to trial. In court, Cardi outright denied ever having any type of STD, and y'all, the stuff she shared had everybody feeling some type of way. She told the judge that Tasha's nasty allegations had messed with her mind so badly that she even felt like she wanted to unalive herself. Cardi confessed, "I felt defeated and depressed. I didn't even want to be intimate with my husband. I felt like I didn't deserve my child. I felt like only a demon could do something like this."
Cardi and JT beefing. I don't know how it started, but it seemed like every week we gotta come in here and there's a girl beef again.
They put names on it though, and that's what I like about it. Put a name on that bullet.
The girls was naming names?
No, they name names.
Yeah,
they're
adding each other.
During the court proceedings, things got seriously intense when the judge asked Cardi to get tested for every possible STD to prove she wasn't infected. Y'all remember, Cardi was suing Tasha for defamation, so if she had tested positive for any of those diseases, the entire case would have been thrown out. It was a super humiliating moment for Cardi, and people on the internet were relentless, clowning her left and right. They dragged her so badly, Cardi had to come out and set the record straight, saying, "The lawyers requested all of my medical records, but the judge only allowed herpes and HPV for the trial." She made sure to emphasize that for those lacking comprehension. She then added, "The reason I sued in the first place is because I wanted to publicly prove that these diseases and the claims this woman made about me are false, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to prove it." Cardi wasn't playing. She wanted her name cleared, period.
Are you crazy? That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot.
Thanks to all her hard work, Cardi eventually won the lawsuit after proving she didn't have any diseases and that Tasha had been making things up for clout. The court hit Tasha with a $4 million judgment in damages, but of course, she hasn't paid a dime. Instead, Tasha has been trying to dodge and weave by filing for bankruptcy, claiming she's too broke to pay Cardi. In a desperate move, she even dragged Nicki Minaj into it, saying Nicki was the one who told her Cardi had herpes, but those claims got shut down fast since there was no way to prove it. The whole situation was a mess from start to finish, and just when Cardi thought she was done with all the STD drama, JT went and stirred the pot again. Folks are buzzing, speculating that JT's throwing some not-so-subtle shade Cardi's way. So, a few days ago, Nicki was out here being her usual playful self on Twitter, dropping a little trivia question for her barbs. She tweeted an incomplete lyric from her track Pink Birthday, asking her fans to finish it. The full line is "Ain't never had a little B till now," but instead of tweeting the whole thing, Nicki just posted "Ain't never had a" and left it up to her followers to fill in the blank. And guess who decided to jump in and be messy? JT. Sis replied with STD, basically saying, "Ain't never had one." Ooh, the shade was thick, and people immediately started speculating she was taking a swipe at Cardi. It's messy, y'all. Even though JT didn't mention Cardi's name, folks were quick to catch the shade and accused her of implying she's never had an STD. Like I said earlier, with all the back and forth between JT and Cardi in recent days, it's no surprise people thought she was throwing shots. But while Cardi and her crew were busy dragging JT for filth, some people came to JT's defense, saying that the only reason Cardi and her fans jumped to conclusions is that they might secretly believe the rumors about Cardi having STDs. And you know what? They might have a point because JT never actually called Cardi out by name. Yet for some reason, Cardi and her fans assumed she was talking about her. Maybe there's some tea brewing that we just don't know about yet. Things are all kinds of messy out here. One person chimed in saying, "The fact that y'all automatically put that STD hat on Cardi says more about what you think of her than anything else. What does this have to do with her? Nicki's always playing trivia with the barbs, but y'all just had to drag Cardi's name into it to keep her in Nicki's algorithm." I shake my head. Another user added, "JT said STD and Cardi's fans got all riled up. I see why she can't stand her fans, cause now they've got people thinking she's got an STD. And you know JT wasn't just going to sit back. She jumped into the chat and basically called Cardi and her fans delusional for assuming her tweet was aimed at her. It's wild how one tweet can stir up this much chaos.
Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, "Oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for?"
Bring it back.
But I'm my mother.
But it was pretty clear she felt some type of way about JT switching sides, and you know she had to throw some shade in return. Most of y'all already know Meg's got a new track out with GloRilla called Wannabe, and in her verse, she definitely took some shots at JT, hinting at how certain friends were switching up and getting cozy with her ops. She didn't stop there either, going further by saying these fake friends could end up getting their wigs snatched like Effie. She rapped, "Same hoes that used to wanna be besties, you can get your wig turned around like Effie. I don't need insurance, cause a B can't wreck me. Block that TB, catch it, you look like a discount on Etsy." Now, a lot of people didn't even catch that this shade was aimed at JT until recently, when Megan and GloRilla dropped some behind-the-scenes footage from their music video shoot. In the clip, they were allegedly talking major smack about JT, laughing and mocking a mutual enemy known for rocking her wigs to the side. Any guesses who that might be? Yep, JT. And isn't it wild how both Glo and Meg just happened to throw shade at JT's wigs right before they started kiking about a certain girl they clearly don't vibe with? Oh, the irony. Funny enough, Glo even posted a picture of JT with her hat cocked to the side while they were throwing shade, and she captioned it, "You can get your wig turned like Effie." To which JT clapped back, "I wore my wig like this on purpose, and sweetie ain't have to buy it slow. Swagless B who wears sports bras and ski masks should never speak on a bad B fish face B. Why are we talking about wigs? Are you happy you can finally afford one? I don't know about y'all, but there's definitely some messy drama brewing here. These girls clearly don't like each other anymore, and they've stopped pretending." As always, folks have their opinions on the situation, like this one person who chimed in. "Real hot is know that Meg has no issue with JT. She shouted her out just as much as she did T. Ferris. Keep her out of it unless you have a real reason." Another person added, "Why are Megan and GloRilla joking around when they need to figure out how they're going to get people to buy those $25 tickets?" But now I want to hear from you. What do y'all think about Meg and GloRilla going head to head with JT? Do you think they were throwing shade at her in that video? You know what to do. Hit me up in the comment section down below, and don't forget to click right here to check out this other super messy video.